can you talk a little bit about basketball? What similarities, when you look at basketball, the strategy, the formations, what similarities, and I know you talked a little bit about teamwork, but what similarities do you see in basketball that you could compare in the business, right? Is like, for example, if the coach is the CEO, how does all of that play a role into business, and how did that shape your mindset? Can you give us some practical similarities that we can envision on how they relate?
Yes, basketball is one of the very few team sports where everyone on the field has to be able to play every position to a certain extent. There are only very few other team sports like this. Most team sports, most sports, I mean, if single player sports, obviously you are the sole responsible person right now if you win or lose. Whereas in team sports, any team sports, you always have to rely on trusting your team partner and trusting in basketball, it's four other people on the field with you, whereas there are seven more people waiting to be on the field as well on the bench. And you need to be able to trust that the next person next to you is able to execute as well. And you need to be able to have the vision for the next play, basically. And that's essentially what I bring in to business as well. I want to be able to, me as a person, as someone inside of a system, and whichever that system is, could be basketball, could be business. Inside of that system, I want to be able to trust the next person to execute well. And if that person needs help, in basketball would be training, right? Like training sessions. Obviously in business, same thing. You would train that person up to a level that allows that person to execute at a level that you want that person to execute.